Mais uma vez aqui com vocês, Fallout 4 com mods. Sinceramente, a última coisa que a gente fez na outra live eu nem sei o que a gente fez, ainda não consegui entrar aqui. Abrimos já o empacotador de peixes, já foi liberado, narcos, tal, beleza, pá. E a gente vai fazer a missão da pipe hoje. Essa daqui. Acho que eu nunca fiz essa missão. Today is the day. Não acredito ter atualizado nada de munição nem nada. Ué, acabou de pedir pra eu entrar? Ele tá pedindo pra eu sair? Eita, nós. Vamos fazer uma coisa primeiro? Vamos esperar aqui 11 horas. Devia ter feito isso offline, né? Mas mais rápido que eu pensei. Não, chimascal, caralho. Aí, tá chovendo com força. Eu tenho dois, espera aí. Não quero matar marasca agora não. Eita. Realmente não sei onde que é o escritório da Piper. Por que a Piper tá aqui? Eu tô na missão certa? Pipe tá dentro do Valentine? Ai, fodeu, véi.
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. You're a great quote.
She's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a woman's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. Not with your son. What happened?
You were right, Nick. Kellogg took my baby. That wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute?
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night. Sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Hello. Huh.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
So, a murderer and kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
So, what now?
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it would be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Stay focused. You're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? Got no leads, nothing. That old
Eu meio que explodi a cabeça do Kellogg. Aí depois explodi meio que todos os membros dele.
What exactly do we need, Nick?
Kellogg's brain. It's a long shot, but Dr. Amari just might be able to get it jump-started. See what the old merc knew.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... Who's coming?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way. I'm going to introduce you to Amari. If you want to head there together, just say so.
I already have someone with me. I'll meet you there, Nick.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public. And by the way, at some point, you owe me an interview. I want to hear how this whole story got started.
Essa história começa só apontando a 12 na tua boca, menina. Ah. Então você fica quietinha na tua.
Hey, Piper.
Aqui eu tenho que falar com você.
You know what? Never mind.
You know where to find me.
Um jornalista enxerido do caralho, um super ultra mega sniper franco atirador. Tem uma missão aqui que eu nunca consegui fazer ela. Vamos fazer as missõezinhas fodidas.
Don't touch the paint.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
Happy to help out.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint, and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine. Pay you 125 caps.
I think you can do better than that.
A good Samaritan does the work without nitpicking the details. 100 caps, no more.
What can you tell me about Hardware Town?
Raiders moved in a ways back. Security says they can't handle them. That's why I'm running low. So, you still up for it?
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
Por que você não gostou, palhaço? Ah, você não gosta de porra nenhuma que eu faço.
Shop in safety. No sense allowed at the surplus.
Just stop, okay? We got our own problems.
No skull in the... What? You got a staring problem?
Kim I Care cares about you. All your medicinal needs.
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it?
Acho que está Bobby. Bobby! I will not talk to you, Bobby! Olha os casos de
You
detetive.
won't regret it.
Extra, extra. Your neighbor really
Bobby! Os discos de quem?
Nicky, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drow. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
Acho que eu vou fazer essa missão aqui, o gafanhoto dourado.
You watch your step. Got my eye on you. Diamond City Surplus is where you can sell all those scraps.
Shoot it.
Safety off. I think we have company. Everyone's just starting to have fun. Shh. I swear I heard something.
Porra, é aquela. Pink! Eu até esquecido que eu tava com a Pink. Às vezes aqui tem easy kill de ghouls, então... Ih, rapaz, eu tô indo tão rápido que a renderização não tá pegando. Sou Flash. Run, boy, run. Começou a chover. Aqui.
You see me, human? This is death!
This shouldn't take long.
Hey! You disappear! No fair!
Então... Vamos de soquinho. O que quebrou aqui?
You're here! You're here! Stop hiding!
Nope.
Only one of us survives this!
Break every
And it
bone in your
won't
body.
be you! Kill them! Kill them all!
I'll make this quick. This is a joke.
O cara detonou minha mão.
I'm gonna send you to hell. You're messing with the fence.
Paz.
Picked the wrong day to piss me off.
Ih, caralho, o cara morreu.
Nice.
Ler comida de gafanhoto. Vai sim. Abrir. Ok, não entendi nada assim, mas tá.
Back it in, boys. Something out there.
Vou violar o túmulo do cara pra... vou.
There we go.
Mano, é rodando essa espada, velho. 300 e porrada.
Hey, I never got a chance to properly thank you for helping me take out Winlock and Barnes.
We're friends. No thanks necessary.
Well, I wanted to say it anyway. You stuck your neck out for me. I don't forget I mean, things like that.
Stopping yourself from cursing again? Why do you keep doing that?
Yeah, I figured you'd ask me about this sooner or later. It's not about you, it's about a promise I made. When I left the capital wasteland, I didn't just leave little Lamplight behind. I left my family behind. I had a beautiful wife named Lucy, and a son we named Duncan. He's the one I made my promise to. I promised to clean up my act and to be a better person. I guess that sounds pretty stupid coming from a guy who shoots people for a living.
You must have had a good reason to leave them behind.
That's what I keep telling myself. My son, he's sick. I don't know what's wrong with him. One day he's playing out in the fields behind our farm. The next he took a fever and these blue boils popped up all over his body. Last I saw, he was almost too weak to walk. I didn't dare ask him to come with me. Honestly, I don't know how much longer he's going to last.
There must be something we can do.
I was hoping you'd say that. A few months before we met, I bumped into a guy named Sinclair who claimed his buddy caught some kind of disease. I thought he was wasting my time until he said his partner broke out in blue boils. We dug up information about a cure at a place called MedTech Research. They even managed to grab the building's lockdown security codes. Unfortunately, Sinclair's buddy died before they were able to break into the facility. I mean, there's no way that's a coincidence, right? MedTech has to be the place.
Can you trust this Sinclair guy?
To be honest, I don't know him from Adam. But he brought up the blue boils and the sickness his partner suffered from. There's no way that's a coincidence. Or a trap. Wouldn't make any sense. If Sinclair says MedTech Research is the place, that's where we need to go. Otherwise, I've got nothing else.
Don't give up hope. If there's a cure, we'll find it.
Thanks, partner. I'll put MedTech Research on your map. When you're ready, just take us out there. I have all the codes we need to get through their security. What you're doing. No one's ever cared that much
O
about
cara
you
tá
before.
metralhando
Take
todo
some
mundo
rest
pra me ajudar, né? Vamos lá pegar
I'll
esse...
repay this debt to you. I swear it.
Vamos lá, né, cara? Agora, aonde fica MedTech? Parar em Bunker Hills é completo desperdício, gente. Não suporto esse lugar. Was me, Mario! Porra, não é que funcionou?
Wow. You're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Sentei o dedo, só isso que eu fiz. Nem mirei não. Ok. Você deu um certo medinho. Você não. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Vamos olhar aquele lugar ali primeiro. Uma bicharia. Vamos salvar aqui. Vamos dar uma olhadinha também nesse sinal de socorro. Ok, é o sinal de socorro da espaçonave alienígena. chegamos?
If Sinclair's information pays off. Head inside and grab that. Hear that? I'm feeling eyes on my back.
Vou entrar com a 12. Que a 12 é sempre do mal. Assim. Se eu só. Bum! Acabou. Acabou.
Let's find that executive terminal. Sinclair said it's the only way to compromise this lockdown. Safety off. I think there's something. Okay, that looked like it hurt.
Broken.
I'll root through this mess. Go right ahead. Bring in the bay.
Matrix.
Stuff worth anything? Mistake you'll ever make. Find him! Find him! It's worth wasting my bullets.
Ah, não me acerta não. Sai, Dogman. Tava pensando em deixar um... Não, mas o Italco seria o deles.
Sweet.
Take long.
adoro quando o cara teleporta. É tão divertido. Vou ter que dar uma sniper melhor pra esse maluco. Essa lata dele é muito bosta.
Smells horrible. I think we're the first ones down here in a long time. The sooner we find that cure, the sooner we can get the heck out of here.
Aqui não dá pra passar. Vou passar pelo outro lado. Me respeita.
What the hell is wrong with these doctors?
They're here! Over here! Trouble, give up already. They break every bone in your body.
Ok, eu tenho que achar um terminal. Não, aqui do lado.
I'll make this quick.
Isso não quebra.
This is a joke.
Ok, tô meio perdido, vamos seguir o waypoint. O waypoint tá mandando a gente ir mais pra baixo. Aqui não tem como descer.
What a letdown.
Se a gente subir aqui, vai dar no mesmo lugar que a gente tava antes. Então a gente precisa de um terminal.
They make vacuum cleaners for a reason, you know.
Tá ligado que vai abrir todo mundo, né? Vamos tirar a proteção primeiro. Lado de personalidade. Vamos lá, brother. Vamos salvar primeiro.
Do things around here. Wow, we're not going to need that stuff anymore. You hear that?
Veio os dois braços.
Yes.
Só um minuto, gente. Aí, voltamos.
Never could wrap my head around all this science stuff.
Hey,
What do you want?
here
Conversar.
you go, McCready.
Holy crap, we actually did it! We just gave Duncan a fighting chance to live. I don't know how I'll ever be able to pay you back for this. I owe you big time.
You still worried about balancing the books?
Always. I'm just used to people taking rather than giving. Maybe one day I'll realize that you're different. Anyway, the last step ahead of us is getting the cure to Daisy and Good Neighbor. With her caravan contacts, she's the only one I trust to get this to Duncan on time. This is the last favor I'm going to ask. I promise. Let's go.
Good neighborhood. Tinha que ir lá mesmo. Vambora. O cara teleportou pro meu lado, tá ligado? Ah, é o cachorro. Run, boy, run. Vamos correr para Good Neighborhood. De noite. Eu não vou ter matado todo mundo ali não. Fuck. 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 Hmm.
Safety off. I think we have company. I swear I heard something.
Boom. I'm dodging. Yay.
Pretty sure we're not alone. Another kill for me.
Galerinha. Good neighbor. Só parei pra dar um cheiro. Nada demais. Deixa desse lado de cá. Insetos. Olha lá. Odeio insetos. Pinky. Aí aqui é a Bunker Hill. Eu literalmente dou a volta em Bunker Hill. Acredito que aqui é a combat.
Identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Combat zone? Não. Good neighborhood.
Leg's bleeding bad.
Daisy.
Got some good deals. You won't believe what's in the is it food or not section.
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
I don't think that's enough money to cover clearing out a whole building.
You got a good point. We'll make it 250 caps.
Hey, it's not just the cost of ammunition. Danger means doctor's fees.
Look, I've been shilling deals for 2 centuries, and you just overplayed your hand. The job's 200 caps. Take it or leave it.
Vamos voltar aqui que eu quero mais dinheiro. Tenho vergonha não. Vergonha não.
Hey,
De novo.
it's not just the cost of ammunition. Danger means doctor's fees.
Yeah, all right.
Aí, ó.
How about 300 caps when it's done? Deal?
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
Hey, Daisy.
McGrady, I haven't seen you in a while. You haven't been avoiding me, have you?
No, how could I stay away from someone as cute as you, Daisy?
You're a lousy liar, but I'll just play stupid and pretend I don't know that. So, what do you need?
I got it, Daisy. I found the cure to Duncan's disease.
Oh my god, that's wonderful news. How'd you do it? Last time you tried, the Pharaohs almost chewed you to bits.
I didn't do it alone. A friend here got me through medtech. Now, all I need to do is to get the cure into Duncan's hands. Can you help me?
Of course, McCready. You've saved my behind more than once. It's the least I can do. It's okay. You can trust me. I swear I'll get the cure to Duncan.
Circling back around, what did McCready do to help you out?
Running a business in a town like Good Neighbor is a challenge. Let's just say I've had my share of unfriendly customers, and McCready's been there to help me handle the situation.
If McCready trusts you, then that's good enough for me.
I appreciate that. He's actually not so bad. Once you get to know him. I'll get the sample on the first caravan leaving the Commonwealth. The driver owes me a few favors, and he's reliable. It will arrive at your homestead in no time, McCready.
Thanks. You're a doll.
Hey, do me a favor. Take care of McCready for me. He's one of the good ones.
tenho coisa pra vender pra ela, porque... Agora eu tenho uma, mano, né? Eu acho impressionante o dano disso aqui. 300 e porrada.
Building something useful, I hope.
Don't worry.
In case you're wondering, the Diamond City radio signal comes in loud and clear in
Eu tava falando do Travis. Eu ajudei o Travis. Será que a música melhorou?
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Whee!
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need, exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Igor, fetch me the brain!
Sorry.
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. We got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be bad. Are you feeling any different?
a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption. And we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Nice. Pelo menos o cachorrinho tá ali, ó. Faça companhia eternamente. Olha lá, olha lá, olha lá.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Será que isso aqui é uma daquelas coisas que se morrer aqui, morre na vida real?
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And people always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have.
There appears to be another
Dad was either
intact
drunk
memory close
or
to
not
you in
around.
temporal sequence.
I guess he must have run with
There.
one of the raider gangs, but
Try that.
I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. The thing about happiness is, you only know you had it, and it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
Profundo, profundo.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here.
And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just...
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna
Connie.
be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you
I
weren't
found
there
another memory
to help
try.
them.
I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
So, I hear...
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
You'll take care of people's...
I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Is that right?
If you'd pay me. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself.
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Foi a vida do relógio, você meio que entende porque que eles estão sendo essa bosta.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really exist. First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. First synths weren't all that I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline. Shutting down.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override.
Filha da puta.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
Caralho, então ele matou todo mundo, hein?
Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
This is the one.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze them. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
Here.
Open it. Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No. I got him. Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once. I'm not giving you Sean! God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Da casa dele.
Is that your son? This
Wasn't my
appears to be a
idea
very
to settle
recent
down
memory.
with the kid in the middle of Diamond
Good news,
City.
I think.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Ué, tem mais nada pra fazer?
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute Because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us. And he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
Does it really matter how I feel, Doctor?
Yes. You can't tell me that bearing witness to that man's life didn't affect you. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
What do you think we should do?
Let me think. What about that memory involving Virgil, the rogue Institute scientist? If he were alive, we have a common enemy. He might help us.
There's gotta be another way.
We delved into every memory we could find. This is the only thing I can think of that might get us more answers.
An Institute scientist wouldn't help us.
They want him dead, remember? And you killed the man they sent to do it. I think Virgil would have every reason to be grateful. Or at least afraid. His last known location was the glowing sea. Not sure how reliable that memory is. That's not a place people go.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
Then he's dead already. It's a waste of time.
No. He must have gone there for a reason. He has to be alive. He must have been prepared for it. Look, we don't have any options left. You have to go after him. Through that sea of radioactive ash.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be
perfect. Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
Guess that's for you to wonder and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me. Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should head back to the office next chance we get.
E a gente vai acabando por aqui, gente. Sei que não foi lá a maior live de todas. Vou encerrando por aqui. E amanhã tem mais. Amanhã talvez eu faça uma live um pouquinho maior. Quem estiver assistindo isso no YouTube, só olhar na descrição do vídeo, tem todos os meus canais ali. Quiser conversar comigo, falar comigo, jogar comigo, aparecer em live, só entrar no Discord, falar comigo lá e beleza, te respondo numa boa. E obrigado pela atenção, valeu, falou e até mais.